When I reflect on the 20-year history of Hire Heroes, it's hard not to go back to the very beginning. We knew that there was a problem. So many veterans were getting out of the military with significant combat experience and really had no idea what they wanted to do, how to go about finding what it is they wanted to do. Collectively, there was a handful of us that were veterans, few civilians that wanted to go about solving this problem. And the challenge was we were very similar to those lost veterans. We didn't know exactly what we wanted to do when we grew up either, or when we got out of the military, but we just knew that we wanted to solve this problem. And we had this organization, and we had this CEO of a major company backing us and wanting to help us. And so it was very much a startup mentality. And we just started to find all of these experts out there who were experts in terms of career transition. They were expert career coaches, and we were gathering information and helping us formulate a program and put together real information. And I think what made us different is that we spoke to active duty service members who were transitioning and veterans that were looking for jobs. We spoke very, very real to them. We set out to put together a very effective program to help them find their new mission, to help them go find what it is they wanted to do now that they're out of the military, and go contribute value again, go find their new team, go find their new purpose. I think about the impact. I think about, at first it was tens, and then it was hundreds, and now it's thousands of not only transitioning service members, but veterans and military spouses who have now gained employment, who've now found what they want to do in their next career, and they're thriving. And that impact is incredible. And it's really hard when people ask me, how do you quantify that impact? It's really challenging, right? Because you can't quantify happiness. You can't quantify joy. You can't quantify the memories they're making with their families in the home that they now own. You can quantify the impacts, right? You can quantify on, the money they're making now and the tax revenue, the economic impact they're having on society in that job and the value they're creating for the companies they work in. But I look at mostly the brand of military veterans now compared to previous generations in our country. And that's where I really see the tremendous value that Hire Heroes has created. Service members and veterans, they're no longer looked at as victims. They're no longer looked at with sympathy because of the things they went through. Certainly, those service members who have been significantly wounded, there's going to be some of that, but they're looked at in a brand of, wow, these are leaders. These are people with real skills. These are people who have done something significant, that are special, that have a story to tell. These are people that we want in our communities, sharing their leadership and their character with our children and with us. So it's really special. I think it takes an incredible person to work there, and all day long, the employees at Hire Heroes, all they do are solve problems for other folks. They're always there for them through their entire journey from start to finish until they find that next career. These are really, really caring, special people who live to help, who live to solve problems, and it's just amazing, and it's humble, and I'm just really proud to have been a part of it.